Hello everyone, my name is Zama and welcome to story time. So story time is a thing that I was gonna do when, or like every Saturday maybe, or if I actually had something to talk about. Basically story time is I'm just gonna talk about something something that happened in my life for probably about 10 to 20 minutes. So this one's called, obviously the topic will be in the title, so this one's paintball. So I'll be talking about my paintball experience, which was really fun, and you guys will get to see my injuries and Connor's injuries if you don't follow me on Twitter. So yeah, plus you'll be able to see all my posters, all the posters everywhere, and the random wallpapers that I've got, plus the Pikachu thing. I love hot chocolate. Okay, so paintball is really fun. So paintball in Australia, it's 16 plus. If you don't have, well, you need to consent obviously if you're not over 18 and all that kind of stuff. So I started with getting like a fuck ton of people. I had 40 people. In the end, there was 7 of us, which is a very big pain in the ass. But yeah, it worked out well because unfortunately I was getting really stressed when I was getting closer, because I was like, shit, there's only going to be like 4 on 4, and then someone dropped out at the last minute, and then there's going to be like 3 on 4. I was like, oh my god, everything's going insane and everything. But no, it didn't end up like that. We actually went up against, I think it was either one big group or 2 other small groups. So there was 3 groups of us, and I'm hoping the lighting of everything stays good. But just because, you never know, a cloud might go over the sun and take away the sun's light. Anyway, so yeah, so there was quite, I think, I could probably say there's at least, probably about maybe 8 people each group, each team, something like that. If you haven't seen the World Series Paintball video I put up, go and check that out. I'll put the link in the description below, because that was my friend's footage. So basically we had got my friend to bring his GoPro, we had his footage. It was looking down most of the time, which was a real pain in the ass, and apparently it's not that good. So I was like, yeah, okay, don't worry about it. And then the next one, which you guys have probably seen, which is the video, was his cousin. I'm pretty sure it was his cousin, yeah. And so then I switched with him later on, but then I ran out of bullets, so I had to switch with my friend Isaiah. And so our footage will be coming out soon, maybe, and some of it will probably be in this video, maybe, probably not, I don't know. Probably not, but yeah, so I will need to go through those, and I'll make probably another little video of it. It's not that good to watch really, because there's not really, with paintball you can't see people getting hit, you just see them go, oh, yeah, okay, I'll go back now, and yeah, so I wish I did have the GoPro the whole time, because oh my god, I made some really good moves and some really bad ones. Which I'll talk about obviously. So basically, one of the worst ones, I still feel so sorry for the guy. So basically, if you get within, I think it's like 5 to 8 meters of someone, you have to say surrender, because it hurts just to get hit by a pellet that's going at 300 kilometers an hour. But when you're right in front of them, it hurts even more. So I was behind these tires, because that was basically all the fence was, bunch of stacks of tires. I was behind some tires, and so this guy slid in. And so in that moment I was like, holy shit, person, shoot, because they were coming from the enemy side to our side, which didn't really make sense, but still. But he slid in, like this commando slide in, and I shot him twice in the abdomen from 3 meters away. He was writhing in agony. It was funny in a way, but it was also, holy crap, I just really badly hurt this person. and so because you had to get the bomb, and there was a bomb, it was like a cylinder thing, it wasn't a bomb, but it was a bomb. And basically he had it, so he slid in with it, but then because he got shot, he let go of it, so like he was just like crawling on the ground, like really like in agony. Like he's dropped his gun just so he can grab the bomb and get into safety. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I really wanted to say sorry to him in person, like not across the battlefield. But you basically couldn't tell who was who, especially, this is going to probably sound a little bit racist in a way, but everybody's got masks on, so you cannot tell who is who with the masks. You can only tell what they're wearing. So people knew me because I had a purple raggedy shirt, and which you might have seen, I don't know. And yeah, so the other groups that joined us were all like Indian, so as I said, so it might sound a little bit racist, but they're all like the same skin color. So with my group, you could tell everybody, literally every person had a different skin color, like a different shade of white and something like that. So you could tell who was who, especially from the cousins that came. You could tell because they were different, that kind of stuff. So I actually couldn't tell who I had shot because I didn't know who I had shot and stuff like that. Plus they had a bib on, so a red bib, so you couldn't tell what their shirt was either. So yeah, anyway, that was bad move. The worst one, which was in the video. So basically at the end of the video, well, the whole game was you had to hit these pointers, which were basically one side red, one side blue. You had to hit it so the red side was pointing out for us, but we didn't know that. Me and Isaiah didn't know that because we could barely hear. In that situation, you cannot hear the guy. I even upped the audio of the video just so you guys could tell what the rules were, because we couldn't. And so basically we were controlling the whole battlefield the whole entire time. Blue team never switched their thing. And so I thought, because one red side is pointing, I think it was towards blue side, and the other ones were pointing towards us. So I was like, oh my god, we're losing. We need to get the other points to face the other way, because from angles you couldn't tell they were red. And yeah, so it was an extremely good move, but not the right move. So like, me and his eyes are out, and he's like, oh, wait for me to reload or something. And we go out, and we're like, okay, those two are facing the wrong way or whatever, we need to hit them. So we run in, and then at the last 10 seconds, we just bolted towards both of them. The absolute last second, I tapped in one, the middle one it was, and thought I secured victory. And like in the video, you see me and Isaiah going like this to each other, and we're like, yeah, we won, yes, good job, we hit it right in time. And we realized we had gotten the right ones, the wrong one. And yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing of my life, because I thought we were doing so good. Yeah, but technically I feel like we technically won, even though we did that at the last second. But yeah, so that's in the video. You guys see that. You hear the cameraman complaining about that and all that kind of stuff. So a few other things I wanted to talk about with that was some really weird things that happened. Well, not really weird, but like wouldn't really happen. So one of them was Isaiah. So basically, you were not allowed to take off your helmet. And obviously this story, you can tell he's got to take it off. You will get disqualified and get sent out if you take the helmet off. But his helmet, he didn't necessarily take it off. He was adjusting it because they slip down, because sweat with the bands that stick to you and everything, they slide down and all that kind of stuff. And so he was adjusting it, and then I don't know how it happened. I seriously do not know how it happened. I was watching it happen, and I think it is in video footage as well. I'm not quite sure if I deleted it or not, but it popped off. As he was adjusting it up, it popped off, and so he was really shocked. Like, I saw the look on his face, because the instructor was yelling at him as soon as it popped off. The instructor was like, put that back on, put that mask back on. And he's like, yep, oh my god, yep, sorry. Because you also have a gun that's like this long, like you hold it like that. And it, like the barrel, like the air filter or whatever, like goes up to here and all that kind of stuff. So you only had one hand to put a mask on it. It was really funny, but it was like really scary at the same time, because like the guy was yelling at him so much. And like he was just like so shocked. So yeah, that was really funny. I don't know if that's in the footage, but I will put it in or whatever if I can find it. So yeah, and there was this one other thing. So basically our injuries I should talk about. I'll talk about mine first. Because you hold the gun like this, right? You can buy gloves. I didn't. You can buy, you only get a helmet. For playing the game, you only get a helmet. That's it. Just the helmet. And you can buy gloves, and you can buy cricket box, apparently they're called. Basically a crutch, a groin guard. I'm pretty sure most of the time they're called that. And so everybody did that because even if we didn't get hit in the balls, if we did, that would have been insanely painful. One person did get hit in the balls, but they had the cups, so it didn't hurt them. So yeah, we were lucky, but it might have still hurt. I don't know. Mine actually fell out because I didn't put it in the right way. This might be disgusting to you guys. Let's just say it's just a little bit of armor. Don't worry where it is. But yeah, so I was fixing up my gun and I was waiting for Isaiah, and then so I let down or whatever, and it just fell out. Cause I'm an idiot. I've never worn one before, and I didn't put it in the right way. Oh, I did put it in the right way, I just didn't put it right or whatever. You don't have to worry. I don't think you guys want to hear about it. But it just fell out. So my groin gun it just fell onto the floor, and just as I looked at it, like, I'll just put that back in. So, it's like the same type of thing if like, I'm just gonna put that out. If like a girl's bra just randomly just slipped out her shirt for some unknown reason, if like, and just like you're just standing in a group and a girl's just bra just slips out her shirt and she didn't even plan to do that because you look like, the fuck, what the? Okay, so yeah, but yeah, so I got hit right on the finger. You wouldn't be able to see it. It's completely healed actually. If I look at it, it's just a little bit of red. There's a little black dot, which is probably a little bit of blood still healing, or like a little damaged skin. But yeah, it was completely burnt. I'll show you a picture of it. It'll be up on the screen now. But yeah, right now it's completely healed. It took about a week to do that, because obviously I had so many other injuries. Plus I had one on the vein. I can still kind of feel a little bit of scarring because the balls, even though, so they bruise as soon as they hit you. But yeah, that's the thing. They bruise you as well as because of what they're made of, it can shard the skin. So like little shards of it, of the pellets were all over, like cut into the skin. So I had this giant bruise on my hand with a ton of little cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, that was painful the first time I hit, because holy shit, it's like needing to crack your knuckles but you can't, and then it's automatically shoved back or something. Holy crap, that's the one that hurt the most. Actually no, it's not. The worst one was, I'll show you on screen. It was my bicep. So it's mostly healed. There's this little dark patch of skin. It was two bullets went straight into the same spot. One hit, it was the way I was lifting up my arm, so it was like this type of thing, just holding up the gun, and the bullet went straight through and basically clipped off and just kept going through my arm. and so that pained a lot. That was really hurt, especially on the muscle. The muscles one hurt so much. And so a second one, because the person was shooting multiple times, a second one, bang, and splattered all over. So, oh my god, that it hurt so much. And as you can see through the picture that I just put up or whatever, yeah, that shit hurt. That really hurt. The next day, my whole entire it healed pretty quickly over the first day, but the whole half the bicep was purple and then half the bicep was yellow, and as it healed. But yeah, my friend Abdul, his one looked worse. Just because, yeah, it just looked worse. I don't know why. Like, I mean, mine was 2 pellets into basically the same area, the bicep, and he just looked so weird. I can't even describe it. It was just weird. It just looked so much worse. And yeah, so I've got 2 Battlefield wallpapers up at the same time. So yeah, that was most of the injuries. I got a few on my legs, just a few bruises everywhere. I think Abdul, his body did not handle the bruising at all. They looked so bad. I didn't see anybody else's because I saw him, I think, a day or 2 after. I think I saw him. I went to his house 2 days after to collect the footage, and oh my god, it was just I can't believe how much his body did not heal. It did not heal at all. It just looked like it got worse. But Connor, he had the worst because he was stupid enough to walk towards me. He was always on the other team, and me and Abdul were behind Thing, and so I don't think there is footage of it because I don't think there is footage of it because I think Abdul might have had the footage. I'm not quite sure, but he just started walking towards us, and so we were just straight up. Connor's there, bang, bang, bang. I don't know if he was ever shooting it. I think he ran out of bullets, so he wasn't able to hit us, but we were able to hit him a lot. The picture will be up right now of what he looked like. He's not cleaned up, so obviously there's shards of paintball, there's paint all over him or whatever. Yeah, that's what he looks like. That's what me and Abdul did to him because he decided to walk towards us. So everybody else's injuries were a lot less than him because of that stupid deed that he did. And there was one more. Isaiah actually got hit in the neck, so there was just the giant red ring of shards of the paintball pellets in his neck. But yeah, I think that's all I really need to talk about. Or for that, there's not really much else. Because that's all the injuries that I know of. There were a few, obviously other people had them. One guy had really bad ones from one of the other groups. I think I did that to him actually. But yeah, paintball is really fun. If you are able to play it, go and do it with a ton of mates. If you don't have good healing abilities, wear armor. Australians, we are insane, so we don't have armor. And yeah, so that was so fun. It is really fun. It hurts a lot, depending on where you get hit, of course. But yeah, so I'll try and put up the next video of it. I'll need to go through. The footage isn't that good, really. Paintball's not really the best thing because obviously you couldn't vault anything. That's what we were planning to do. The arena, I'm just gonna say, next to us was a whole western type area. So there were houses and barrels and all that kind of stuff. So we were just planning to do some awesome things just to get on the GoPro, just vault over things and all that kind of stuff, but there was nothing to vault over. You couldn't vault over tires because they were way too high. I mean, I probably could have, but I mean, I had a gun, so I would have needed 2 hands for that height, and I didn't know if they were stuck or whatever. Plus, you couldn't really commando roll because the gun and the helmet. So yeah, we didn't get that much good footage, but I managed to add some music to it. A lot of people liked it, so yeah. that's about it for this story time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just me talking for I don't know how long, but I think 20 minutes, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, next week will be natural athletics, because that was a seriously fun time. I'll probably talk about that a lot less, but yeah, that was an extremely fun time. I don't know anything else after that. I hope you enjoyed the Pikachu lightning going down. Excuse me. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this setup. It's really cool. I've actually plugged in my big speakers, so the subwoofer goes insane with music. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any experiences for paintball, please share it in the comments below, or just comment or whatever. If you want to comment on what I did to that poor person, his abdomen must be so much pain. Yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and links will be in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.